from co-op necromorph killing to co-op in an entirely different land. We're now demoing Epic Mickey 2, The Power of Two, and joining me is Chase Jones, design director for the game. Chase, welcome to the stage.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having us. It's great to be here, show off the game.
Pretty fun way to kick off E3, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
Excellent.
Totally.
All right, so Epic Mickey 2, sequel to Epic Mickey. Let's jump right in here. We'll see Mickey running himself around and give folks an idea what's different this time around. What's Mickey's new adventure all about?
There's tons of things that are different. I mean, you know, even right off the bat, what we're showing you here is kind of the Gen 3 experience. So bringing it to you on, you know, PlayStation 3, 360, just enhanced graphics. Wasteland looks beautiful this time around in Disney Epic Mickey 2, The Power of Two. But, you know, kind of walking through the demo, what players can look forward to is they're going to be able to jump into places that they only saw in the first game, but now they're actually going to be able to play through it. What you're seeing here is our tutorial level, which is in Jensen's lab. It's kind of an ease into all the player mechanics, just, you know, get familiar again with paint and thinner, or for the first time if you didn't play the last game, and really jump into the Disney nostalgia that we always try to bring into the Epic Mickey games. Here, as you can see, the brooms from Fantasia, you know, the Sorcerer's Lab, Mickey just kind of finding his way to retrieve the brush and get back to help his brother Oswald in this new adventure where all sorts of mysterious things are happening in Wasteland.
And that's one of the best things about Epic Mickey is these iconic locations that you know so well from the films, and just to be able to travel there and jump around, and they look so good.
Yeah, I mean, especially on you know, 360 and PS3. You know, I mean, it still looks gorgeous on Wii as well, but this is a beautiful, beautiful game.
And for those curious, you're seeing it on Xbox 360 right now. Now, as soon as that broom started sort of marching along, looked like there was a little beat. You guys have talked about Epic Mickey 2 having some strong musical elements.
Yes, we have. Music is so important in games and design, but the musical aspects, we went back to the story of like what we wanted to do for Disney Epic Mickey 2 and how we wanted to enhance the story and make it more Disney. And so all of us remember the old Disney movies, any Disney movie, it's got a lot of musical elements in it. And Warren is a huge musical fanatic. So
Warren Spector, of course.
Yes, Warren Spector, you know, so when thinking about the story and what we wanted to do, we're like, how can we inject musicals into this? And so it really comes out mainly in the Mad Doctor's character. As he arrives back in Wasteland, one of the things when we went to full voice with Disney character voice, bringing him out, we gave him more of the musical aspects because that's kind of what makes him mad, right? What makes him different from the rest of the characters. And at first they look at it like, you know, why is he singing to us?
This guy's just gonna up and sing? Is this an opera game?
Yeah. But later on they actually start joining in, and so you'll be greeted from different characters in full song because this is how they start to communicate in this world. And
this is their world. This is the world of animation, the world of paint and paint thinner, and the world of busting into song. And here we see paint thinner and paint used to great effect to nip this sphere in half and make a platform for yourself.
Well, the other thing that you know he's kind of showing, but you're not really seeing because you're not playing it, is that the decisions he's making as his playstyle, they're going to persist in this game. So when you go back to environments, how you've either restored them or destroyed them, they're going to stay. In the first game, you came back and everything was repainted or rethinned. We put a lot of time in making sure that this world was persistent. So here he paints in and chooses the treasure chest. He can't undo that. He can't rethin it and get the gold ticket.
It is done.
His choice is his choice. And that is how his world is going to be created and how the people in that world are going to react to him. So until you decide to change the world, it will persist as is.
And so you're not going to get to see the way the world might have gone unless you go back with a new Epic Mickey game and make some different decisions along the way.
Right. Well, I mean, there are revisiting, like you can go back to different worlds and see, find hidden treasures, do different things, but there are there are moments throughout every level where, yeah, you're not going to be able to undo your decision. Your choice is your choice. How you save the world is truly up to you.
No amount of paint thinner is going to undo that decision. So, of course, paint and paint thinner are hugely central to the gameplay mechanic here in Epic Mickey. What other tools does he have at his disposal to sort of make his way through this magical world?
Well, we're bringing back sketches, and then as you're seeing here, Oswald is part of this game. Here he's going to help Mickey up and grab a ticket. He's going to become part of your tool set when another player isn't playing them. You know, players can drop in or drop out as Oswald.
Yeah, that 2 at the end of the title is not just because it's the second game in series.
Correct.
It's because it's fully co-op?
Yeah, it is. So as soon as Oswald is available, a friend can jump in, start playing with him. He's got a whole different set of abilities that are unique to him. He's not wielding paint and thinner. He's got his remote, his electricity. That also complements Mickey's powers. And so you can combine like thinner with electricity and take enemies out in an instant, or combine it with paint and make them friendly at a moment's notice. And so really, he's there to enhance the experience and make your life easier. So he does become another tool that you have.
And his powers have a compounding effect on your abilities.
Correct.
So you've got just a whole lot more you can do.
Most definitely.
And now you're just going to go hang out inside of a big old volcano with some boiling lava, because what else are 2 cartoon mice going to do with their afternoon?
Correct. So here we have you know, IGC that shows off the full voice, all done by Disney character voice actors. And our first boss. This is based off of Pete's Dragon from the Electric Light Parade, Elliot from you know, from Pete's Dragon.
Looks a little different.
He's a little different. He's one of our, what we call our Blotworks characters. And so what that is in the first game we have Blotlings, the spatters, the, you know, the minions of the block. And we also had Beetleworks, which were the mechanical animatronic enemies that we introduced. This time around, you'll see as he moves forward, the Blotlings have found a way to pilot the Beetleworks, and so they're inside kind of driving. So Mickey and Oswald have to work together to kind of expose the spatters inside of the...
I guess we've been having some audio issues there, so you got a mic in the hand now, so it's even more like performing. If you feel the need to bust in a song, please, by all means, do it. It would be fitting for the game.
It would be fitting. I don't know if everybody would enjoy that as much as some. But so as they kind of progress here, they're trying to get the Blotling out of here so that they can either friend again or destroy him. And your choices will have impact even in the boss fights, as they did in the first game.
Now, choices that you make during the boss fights or leading up to the boss fights?
Both. Okay. So. Yeah, all of your choices. So, you know, as you get to the boss fight, the face of this will change completely depending on which route you took. As you progress through it, your rewards and even things later on in the game will change depending on how you deal with the boss. So what we're showing you here is just a demo, so we're showing you as much of the boss fight as possible, but it is possible in the game to skip about half or a little bit more of the boss fight depending on your playstyle beforehand.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay. So you might make something a little more easy for yourself or take a more challenging route?
Correct. And again, based on your route as you come in, different rewards are possible to collect, as well as, you know, treasures to find within the boss fight level. So
looks like we're doing pretty well here. Is that? How's the Demward's performance doing?
He's doing all right, but
ooh, getting tagged.
Yeah.
Famous last words.
Exactly. The dragon is not forgiving.
All right, so we've got the dragon now. Of course, one of the things people love is all these iconic locations, all these properties that people know and love. They get to see them. What can you tease some other locations in Epic Mickey 2 that we're going to get to see that are going to be new and exciting for folks?
We're not really going to tell more than what we're showing here, but you know, what I can say is, you know, you're going to revisit Wasteland. There are going to be some favorites from the first game, you know, going back to areas that you've seen, but they've completely changed. They're fully redone, reimagined, and evolved because of what's going on. Beyond that, we are looking at Frontierland as a heavy inspiration for this game, and so they're going to be, you know, a lot of things to do with a Western style theme,
Nice.
as well as the Frontierland from
Some cowboy hats with holes cut out for mouse ears, maybe.
It's possible that you'll see some of that come in, but you know, cactus trains, you know, a little bit of things that we all know and love from the park.
Excellent, excellent. Now back into the boss fight, and looks like Oswald is going to be contributing in an important way here.
Yeah, so Oswald in the boss fight, if you've been watching, he can distract the dragon, so Mickey can, you know, kind of maneuver his way around and get to the spots that he needs to get to. He can also shock him in order to stun him, and you know, again, make your life a lot easier. So Oswald becomes a very handy element throughout the entire game, as well as the demo and the boss fights. So, oh, the lava is rising. Oh.
And when that lava's rising, you better get out of the way. All right, Chase. So, Epic Mickey 2, The Power of 2. Obviously, folks can get excited for the co-op, for new HD graphics on the 360 and PS3, and of course on the Wii as well. And when's it coming out? When are people going to get to play this game?
They'll get to play it fall this year. You know, that's about what we're saying as far as the release date so far.
Sure.
You know, even though we're showing you a snippet here, there's so much more to explore in Wasteland, and so many things to do, whether you're playing by yourself or with a friend. I wish we could tell you everything right now. Like, I'm so excited to
just go ahead. No, I understand. You know.
Yeah, but you know, from what we've shown, you know, from the announcement to what we're showing here at E3, I can tell you this is only very little of the game, and there's so much to explore and see.
Very cool, Chase. All right, Epic Mickey 2, and it looks like this boss fight is going much better. I'm confident that we're going to be able to vanquish the dragon, but I think we're about done. Anything else you want to mention about this game coming up?
I'm just really excited for everybody to see it. It's a great experience and just Disney to the core. So, you know, please enjoy it with a friend, family member. You know, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Excellent, Chase. Thank you so much for coming on, showing it off. Epic Mickey, The Power of 2.
Thank you very much.